Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review 2 episodes of Hunter x Hunter, because I fucking feel like it. So, the first episode we got here, we get the trade between the bombers and the dude with the white eyebrows and his little jumpsuit gang. They get played and fucked. You got these 2 dudes in the back, they're decoys. The other bombers are sneaking in through the grass. They go in, steal a bunch of cards while the leader distracts them. And, yeah, you kind of just see that happen. And then you've got the dude with the eyebrows, and him and his little friends are kind of just discussing how fucked they just got and how many cards they lost. So, yeah, and then you have the bombers, and they are kind of discussing their next plan of attack and how they're going to get the cards they still need, so that's cool. Then we have Gon, Killua, and Biscuit, and they're doing their fucking, card hunting still. We get them going around trying to trade leave cards for restricted cards, and that's kind of cool. So they get a few more cards. They reorganize their binder or whatever, their book, whatever they want to call it. And then they decide to go back to the village that they helped, which I said was pointless. I now have to retract that pointless because they got a card out of it, so yeah, I retract that pointless. That scene had relevance now. So yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much going in Killua's section with Biscuit overall. Then we get, well, no, that's not. What am I talking about? We get, well, I mean, that's the end of them on their own. I was trying to remember what the fuck happened next, because I know there's the pirate part later. The middle part, where they team up with those guys who fucked them over in the beginning. And that kind of makes sense, because those guys weren't, like, villains. They weren't, like, assholes. They just kind of stole cards from kids because they were inexperienced. Which is kind of a dick move, but, you know, they're working together. There's a few teams there. Keeping my eye on the one dude that we see in the opening with the sleeveless going on. Keeping my eye on that guy. That dude's obviously important. But yeah, Killua gets in this argument with this chick with big tits. Big Tits is talking about how fucking these kids are totally useless, but then they have information. And then she has information about, like, a glitch. Like this, I would call it a game glitch where you can reuse a spell card over and over and over by doing this different thing. And it's okay, it's okay. I mean, Jing and his friends are probably first-time developers. It happens. But, you know. Yeah, so there's that. And then they go to this town to try and find out about how to get this one card. I forget the name. Patch of Shores or something. And they end up talking to this super depressed lady. Just totally, like, fucking Debbie Downers over here. And she explains how everything has to go, and then they're like, wait a minute, we visited here, like, way earlier and that never happened. And it's like, well, maybe it's because there's 15 pirates and there's 15 of us. And then I'm just thinking, that is so cryptic. How would you ever know? He's like, don't design games like that. But again, first-time developer, it happens. It's okay. But, yeah, but then it gets explained that Razor has pirates and they kill fucks. I'm like, Razor, no! You're so awesome. Why'd you have to be evil? You look so nice. But yeah, apparently Razor's fucking scum, so yeah. I'll have to root for someone else. Or maybe he'll just be so awesome that I'll root for him still. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode. They have their group of 15 now, big team. And they went into a bar to, you know, talk to pirates or whatever. But yeah, they're going after this one card, which is cool. The bad guys are doing their thing. They fucked over the other guys, you know, and apparently shit's going down. So I thought it was a good episode. You know, overall, let me see. Pacing was fine. I thought the arguing with that one chick kind of lasted a little too long. There was the scene in the beginning, which was really good. So, yeah, you know, so overall, yeah, I'd say it was like 7.5, 8 out of 10 episode. Because there's nothing, like, bad that would drag it down. So, I mean, it's, you know, 7.5, totally serviceable episode, set things up nicely. Interesting information and everything. There's progression, obviously. I like that that one scene that I thought was pointless actually came back. So, yeah, 7.5 out of 10. And, yeah, we'll move on to the next episode. Okay, so episode 68. This was a really good episode for several reasons. So yeah, we got them confronting the pirates. So this was pretty cool. This one dude, straight up fodder looking motherfucker, he gets up and he's like, I'll take you on, and he like veins up. And fucking Killer was like, this dude fucking sucks. He goes in, he gets his ass kicked, Gon saves him. Then Killua steps in. Killua was just like, alright, so you want to sumo wrestle me? Alright. Grabs some alcohol, fucks the dude over, just catches the dude's face on fire. He's done. Then we go to see the boss. We see Razor. I saw this guy. And, you know, he wears a pretty generic outfit, right? And he's just there, he's got the white shirt, and I'm like, is that Razor? And then we see the shot of his ass, and I'm just like, I recognize that ass anywhere. No, but I recognize the shorts. It was Razor, and they're going to have a competition with their different teams, first person to get 8 wins in different sports. And, yeah, so they start off, we go into boxing mode, which is very coincidental for me, because I just got into the series Hajime no Ippo, which is greatness. Watch it if you haven't watched it. It's also animated by Madhouse, ironically enough. But yeah, they go into the boxing, and the one dude's like, yeah, I'm cool, I pick boxing because I can go in. And, you know, he's like doing the rabbit punch, but no, the dude does like Portal and fucking uses an uppercut to fuck the dude over. And, yeah, it pretty much becomes apparent that we're not going to beat these guys with this current team, so they throw the match so they can learn information about these guys. They bail out. And it's like, okay, team of 15, we can't enter unless we have another new team of 15. Or you can just swap out one member. Big Titty Bitch and her friends leave. Everyone else ends up leaving. You've got Gon, Killua, Biscuit, and the one dude who's in the opening. So his name starts with a G. So yeah. They're there, and he's like, okay, so we need to call people. Who have we seen? And they're going to call the name under there that's Crollo. And then Killua was like, maybe it's a Phantom Troop member, and Gon's talking about how I'm an idiot. It's just a really funny scene of them arguing with silly faces, and the scene where they're like breathing fire at each other. It's hilarious. So they go, and we already as an audience know that that's Hisoka, and of course, it wouldn't be an Hisoka appearance unless he's fucking naked. We see this guy. The camera panning starts way too low on this motherfucker's body. And, he's talking to Gon and Killua. And they're just like, whoa, this dude's fucking naked. He probably had a boner going. Biscuit was digging that. Biscuit was digging that shit heavy. But, you know, she's like an old pervert or some shit. Well, no, she's not that old, but like 57, I think, or something like that. But yeah, she was digging that shit heavy. But, he looks so weird with his hair down, too. That was kind of weird. But anyway, so yeah, that was really, like, gross and perverted, but funny at the same time. He ends up teaming up with them, but Killua thinks he's lying. He's trying to figure out Hisoka's angle in all of this. They go to the fucking dating sim section of the game with, like, all these chicks who, like, fall in love with you or whatever, and it's, like, tricks and stuff. Killua was still trying to figure out what, you know, Hisoka's angle is. He ends up guessing a few different things, thinking about, oh, he's already met with the Phantom Troop, blah, blah, blah. But then Hisoka, I guess, knew Killua was suspicious, so he busts out his texture surprise on his book so he can get rid of the Phantom Troop names. And now they're going to go teleport to see this one dude, and yeah, that's pretty much the entire episode. I don't know why I was like, brrr just now, but whatever. Overall, I liked it a lot. I thought it was really funny. I liked some of the games in the beginning, even though we only got to see like 1 or 2 or whatever, but the beginning was really good with Killua and catching the dude's face on fire, and the boxing match was kind of cool because it reminded me of Hajime no Ippo, which I just got into, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, there was really good progression here. They're starting to put together a new team. Hisoka's working with them, at least for now, so that's cool. I don't know who their team of 15 is going to be. I mean, the only people I could think of that would be strong enough for sure would be the Phantom Troop members. And there's definitely enough of them to fill up the whole team, but I don't know if they would go with that angle of teaming up with the Phantom Troop. Kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode. I'm gonna give this like an 8.5. No, I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. I thought it was really funny. I liked the progression. The games at the beginning were cool. And now we kind of have a new goal in mind, is fucking kicking Razor's ass and beating his team at sports, which I think is cool too. So yeah, I'll give this a 9 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed this episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching these 2 reviews of Hunter x Hunter. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.